Hello to you, this is Edwin Dearborn, another edition of Caffeinated Content. We're talking about great business ideas with that hot cup of coffee, and boy, am I enjoying my hot cup of coffee this morning. For some reason, I really needed that hot cup of coffee. I want to talk to you about how to create the big effect with your sales. Now, this is a very important topic. I bring it up multiple times to my clients that want something fast and immediate. How do we get lots of leads right away? How do I get my sales going right away? How do I build my brand? I got to build my brand. They're all like pumped and excited and they want everything now, and they think because it's the age of the internet, everything can happen now. I want it now. It doesn't happen right now. Look, it's going to happen faster than it did 20 years ago to build a brand and business. That's true. But that doesn't mean that it's going to happen right now. Look, I can talk to a realtor, I can talk to a dentist, a chiropractor, an MD, a tattoo guy, a mortgage broker. I don't care who I talk to. And when I sit down with them privately, one-on-one, and I go, look, how long is it really going to take to build your brand with your audience? And when I say build your brand, they absolutely know who you are. They absolutely trust you. You're top of mind in regards to your niche or your industry, and you're absolutely the person that everybody thinks about when they need that service, whether it's in your neighborhood or nationally. Like, how long is it really going to take to build your brand? And I go, oh yeah, that'll probably take some years. And I go, yeah, it will take some years, but in those years, you will have growth. It isn't like there's nothing happening during those years. But if you really want to get your confront in, you really want to look at the proper estimation of effort of what it takes to create the big effect in sales, it's a sequence and a series of small, continuous actions over and over and over. And when I say small, I don't mean that they're unimportant. By small, I don't mean that they don't require hard work. What I mean is that the big effect, I want to double, triple my money. Well, to get you there, we're going to have to take a series of small incremental steps, right? And what's unfortunate is when you point out these small incremental steps to get the person there, they're like, oh, but we're just going to be doing that? That we're just going to fix this on the website and all we're going to do is some link building and some test ads, that's it? What about the big effect? And you're like, no. Look, getting that one review on Google today may not seem like a lot. You do that every day or every other day for the next 6 months, believe me, that's going to create a big effect. That one Yelp review that you get for your Yelp site doesn't create a big effect today. And you do that every day or every other day for a year, I'm telling you, it's going to create a big effect eventually. So while these little actions of getting one review or getting out that one email or making those 30 phone calls today and then the next day doesn't seem like it, believe me, if you take those actions and you do them over and over and over and over, what happens is it begins to create an impact and you're building your brand. Look, I don't know if there's going to be one edition of Caffeinated Content that's going to bring me all this business. I don't count on one edition of this series. I don't count on one YouTube video to bring me all my leads. What I do is I try to do this video every day, or at least every other day, 3 to 4 times a week, over and over and over, and I may have to do this for years before finally enough people go, you know, I think Edwin's the guy that we need to bring on as part of our marketing team. And I know this to be true because I've had people tell me, you know, I watch your Caffeinated Content, and, you know, it took a series of these touch points for them to finally decide that I was the guy. So if you want to create the big effect is doing the right actions over and over and over, and those right actions may not seem to be big, but believe me, over time, they're going to create the big impact. So you can't negate those small actions. You've got to give the proper importance that they have when stretched out over time and when continued over time. Okay, if you need help building that brand or what those small actions are that are built over time, you should reach out to me. My name's Edwin Dearborn. I wrote a book. It's over 240 pages of action-packed, lots of information, tactics, strategies, how-to, insights, resources, links. You know what I'm saying? Lots of stuff there. And I know how to apply this, and I'd love to help you build your brand if you're willing to do that hard work on a daily basis. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.